407 years ago, Zombie Lincoln rose from the grave to help some kid with his history paper. This is the story of how that happened. Again. I'm not writing my history paper. No supernatural force on the planet's gonna change my mind. You have to write your history paper.
Did you not just hear what I said about no supernatural force on the planet changing my mind?
Generic kid. I don't know your name, and I really don't want to waste any brain space on it. So that's what I'm going to call you from now on. Anyway, how do you keep summoning me? To summon Zombie Lincoln, declare loudly that you are not going to complete your history assignments, and then proceed to not complete them. My secret weakness. Curse you, book of satanic rituals! Okay, what history assignment are you refusing to complete this time?
I have to write this paper about an important person and talk about why they're so important and stuff.
Okay, then pick a person.
Who?
Just any person on the entire planet.
I choose Charlie Sheen.
Any person except for that one. Okay, fine, so obviously I'm going to have to pick a person for you. Lincoln powers on!
Hey, it's me, Napoleon, and I'm a really cool guy. Look, it's my favorite omnipotent time-traveling zombie, Zombie Lincoln.
Behold, Napoleon mysteriously standing in a field of mysterious pine trees. You are impressed, no?
Can I go home now?
Absolutely not. We haven't heard Napoleon's super cool Napoleon song yet.
Yes, I will sing it for you right now. Bum, 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 don't mess with Napoleon. Napoleon is really great. Don't mess with Napoleon. Napoleon we appreciate. Napoleon was a talented French general, and later the ruler of France. Don't mess with Napoleon. Napoleon knows how to dance.
Don't mess with Napoleon. Napoleon was born in Corsica, Italy. He was the fourth of 11 children, and his father was an Italian noble.
Napoleon graduated from the École Militaire with the rank of second lieutenant general of the artillery. Later, because of my courage at the Battle of Toulon, I received the new rank of brigadier general. And later I was imprisoned under suspicion of being a Jacobian, and...
Okay, that's enough.
And I was promoted to the General Army of the West.
No, really, you can stop dancing now.
And Napoleon has a really cool pointy hat. Don't call Napoleon short, he's the height of the average Frenchman.
Hey, generic kid, do you still have that book of satanic rituals?
Yeah, sure, it's right here.
Well, thank God that's over. Anyway, because of his illustrious military career, which was so eloquently referred to in the previous scene, he was in a prime position to overthrow the Directory. This was a 5-man executive body that had come into power after the French Revolution. As I have already said, it was replaced by Napoleon. Napoleon Bonapart had a very strong influence on the government of France. However, whether or not his influence had a positive effect on the French people is subject to debate. Certainly, it had a positive effect on the government's structure, education, and economy, but he also limited the freedoms of the people in a manner similar to that of the recently overthrown monarchy. For this reason, it is difficult to say whether or not Napoleon was an effective leader. From a modern perspective, it is easy to see him as an oppressive dictator who limited the freedoms of his people. However, it is important to understand that at the time, being educated and well-fed might have meant a lot more to the French than involvement in government. Among his accomplishments were the unification of France, free public high school educations for young men, and he fed the people enough to stop them from rioting. Lincoln powers off. Zombie Lincoln, he's better than regular Lincoln because he's a zombie.